Service batteries in commercial cars are not as easy to do as many people imagine. It does not take many errors until the entire battery cannot deliver the power it must, or the battery life decreases dramatically. That's why we've made this little guide on how to get it done right and how to scale it. Power in commercial cars is used today for many things, and you cannot use the car's starter battery for these tasks, partly because it is not sized for it, and because you need to make sure that the car always can start. In addition, you do not have time for the car to stay at the workshop to solve power problems, and you don't need to. With our service battery solution, you will have enough power for the job. Your battery will last for years, and you will be able to keep track on the displays, on the app, and on your PC. You can even get fleet management. The safety of uptime is great, but also the electrical safety is the focus here. Every device we use is of the highest quality and has a long lifetime. Whether you need a service battery on a traditional diesel car or on an electric car doesn't change much on anything else than the source of power on board. A service battery is often charged from the engine alternator in the case of a diesel engine. On Euro 5 and 6 engines, there are smart generators, and therefore you can no longer use a charge relay, as you could in the old days. As is today, it will destroy the service battery. Therefore, we use a Mac Plus to charge from the engine to the service battery. A Mac Plus only charges when the engine is running and the voltage on the starter battery is high enough. It then converts the voltage to fit the charging profile of the service battery, thus ensuring optimal charging adapted to the service battery. But charging from the engine alone is almost never enough, let alone if the system is on an electric car with no or limited power from the car. Therefore, one or two alternative charging sources are needed. A charger connected to shore power will charge the battery completely, for example during the night. So if you remember to connect to the mains every night, then this will work fine. You can also connect PV that are mounted on the roof of the car. PV will charge the batteries whether you use power or not, as long as there's light. Therefore, if the PV panels are the right size, they will be able to charge and maintain the battery, on top of the power that came from the engine or shore power. In many cases, you choose to have both PV and grid charge as options. If there is a large power consumption, there may be a diesel generator or a methanol fuel cell needed, and then I recommend that you look at our methanol generator or green off-grid power solutions. An inverter can deliver 120, 230 or 400 volts, from 300 to 40,000 watts per group. We will help finding the right size that doesn't break at peaks, such as starting electrical motors. And the battery can also grow according to your needs. So if you have a need for a large battery, we build until it suits your needs. The batteries are often lithium batteries to save space and weight. You can install a simple battery monitor that shows the most necessary about the battery, or choose to get the full overview with a touch display and an intelligent shunt. If you need it, you can also get remote monitoring of the installations in your cars, with a connection via an app or on a PC. And you can also get fleet management if you have several cars. This is what the overall setup looks like, but there are many details that are considered and built into the structure that we have not touched on in this small film. And remember that you will probably not need all the devices shown here. Ask us anything. When it comes to service batteries, we have the answers and are happy to make a presentation for your project. Thank you for watching.